Previously on the Glimmering Tale, the intrepid heroes invaded Glitterdoom from two different entrances,
I'm gonna look up the
fought their way
definition of
through
intrepid.
bandits, killed a bandit captain, and managed to awaken a flesh golem that they barely defeated.
Oh, fearless or adventurous.
After a decent rest, you are awakened by the
Are you gonna say what happened to the other character?
by the arrival of Morbius. When he walks in and you ask him what he's doing here, he says, well, these two people, a couple of a gnome and I think an elf.
Not a gnome, a halfling.
A halfling and an elf said they were coming out to relieve me, so I can come inside and not guard the door anymore.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Move my character out of the room.
So I guess are we just going then? We're good to go.
No, I don't see Morbius.
How far I can move at a time?
He's right there.
You can move
25.
Sorry.
Is on the ground, 50 in the air,
Okay.
or 40 in the air. Sorry.
No, it's 50.
It was 50? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna leave.
Down the hall.
I gotta control two people here.
Which way down the hallway?
We're gonna have to go back the other way, aren't we? Alright. Take me back where I was. No.
What's in this room over here? I'm going into this room, comrade.
Okay, stand outside the door first.
Oh, my bad.
Because you haven't opened the door yet.
On that hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna open the
Are
door.
you gonna go in the door and hope for the best?
Okay, while Grok
That's-
is opening the door, everybody else can move up to 30 feet from where they're presently located. Except for you, love. You can move 25 feet.
I am going to open the door in the grockiest way that I can.
Take me down that hallway towards those boulders.
Oh, she's left.
You see double doors behind bars. You can't see any way to open the bars. Okay, Grok, give me a strength roll.
I'm gonna strength the fuck out of this. 60.
Right? That is going to be enough to really rattle that door hard.
That's it?
Great.
Yeah, I mean, you think you heard it crack. You kicked it pretty hard.
I can try to pick the lock, yes?
Yeah? You can,
I mean,
you can try and pick
you-
the lock.
You can try, but I'm just gonna keep hitting it.
You're just gonna keep hitting it?
Yeah.
Can I even move up to the door?
Yes, you can move up to the door.
Was that it? Was that the whole plan?
I'm rolling dexterity for the lock pick, right?
Yes.
And if it's a skill you have on your list of skills, you can roll twice your dexterity.
I have sleight of hand,
Yeah, that's not luck.
and I'm just proficient in siege tools, so I thought I just added my dexterity once,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not really a skill; it's just a proficiency.
It is a proficiency. You are proficient at doing stuff. Thieving thing.
I got 113.
That'll do it. You hear hear a click, and then the lock, and then the door's unlocked.
Grok kicks the fuck out of it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna stay behind the wall just in case, you know, be a little stealthy. And Morbius is coming up behind.
Alright, Grok, you kick the door wide open, and inside you see a dim candle on top of a bookshelf, and in front of that is a person laying on the floor in a white gown with blood pooling about her.
And a drow male
Oh,
slightly
shit.
off to the left.
Is that a male? No.
That says male.
Oh, I picked the wrong one. Oh well.
I guess I'm gonna roll up on this one.
Morbius wants to investigate the body to see if
Hey,
it's
who are you?
trapped.
Is this person alive?
Yeah, actually, we need to do initiative.
Oh, I
Can you
didn't
move-
realize.
Everybody move
But
back.
okay.
Sorry. Everybody move back.
Well,
Move back.
Can you move me back towards them? There's my faces.
Alright. So initiatives. Go.
Mine's 18.
mine's 20.
Initiative is intelligence plus something?
Dexterity.
Oh, just kidding. Mine's 23.
Okay.
And Morbius is 18.
Okay, let me add Morbius.
Did you get mine already?
Yes.
I'm at 24.
Let me get rid of E and Celestia.
Wouldn't they be 24 now? Would say 17?
Yes.
Around 24.
Oh, you're 24?
And then Brock is 20.
And Grok is 20. Got them all. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. Come on. Stupid sheets.
Is this empty?
Yes, that is empty.
Do you want a black cherry or do you want a watermelon?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll just grab the first one.
Alright, so going first was the elf, who already moved. Next is Faye. You're up.
Well, I just kind of want to, like, peek in the room, and, I don't know if I want to go in the room.
Okay.
Can I see if it's a trap?
Take a peek.
Take a peek. That's me taking a peek.
Okay, to the left you see a creature that looks like it could be a drow, but its eyes are vaguely glowing, and it's got these long fangs.
Ah, crap.
It's standing in kind of a feral position.
Of course
And
it is.
I tell my party that that's there, and it's kind of creepy.
Okay.
Alright, Grok, you're next.
Grok's turn. Grok is gonna do what Grok does. I'ma punch the things. I guess I should roll.
I like this setup a lot better.
98.
With the birds in the cage.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Fight all their rage.
And they are raging.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I haven't used dice in a minute.
So you rolled a natural 100?
Yeah, I just didn't realize it. I thought it was a 1, but then I was looking at the dice, and
Oh.
it's a 100.
So he gets minus 10 for the dodge, so it's 90.
Yeah.
Why don't you just use the thing? Thing has the modifiers on it.
I'm using the sheet.
No. The dice roller thing. You can just put
Oh,
the modifiers.
then I have to go to another window.
And oh no, how
I've
inconvenient.
already got 1,000 windows up.
You always have 1,000 windows up.
I know, but this makes me have to go to one less window. So, okay, so minus 10 to dodge, you hit.
Yay. So that's a 16 and a 17.
I don't see an armor value there.
It should be under armor.
Yeah, it says light basic, but it doesn't have a value.
Beneath it. It should have one beneath it. And if
Right.
it doesn't,
That's blank. Light basic is 2, right?
yeah, I don't think it transferred right. Let me check it out.
2, 3. He said 16, 17?
Yep.
You need a sound effects board. I might get you one.
I do need a sound effects board.
I think it would be neat if you had a sound effects board.
That would be pretty cool.
And then the creatures can make roaring sounds.
Right, you're in battle.
There are not that many people in here.
Yeah. No, that's just Grok. Grok is just yelling. Ah! The whole
Over
time.
and over and over and over. That is really loud and I can't hear you guys.
Yeah.
Turn down Wildbot. You right click on them and you turn them down to like 10%.
Awesome. I just couldn't hear you very well. I didn't realize I could turn down Wildbot. I have you turned all the way up and you're still pretty quiet.
Okay.
There's no dungeon sounds? There's no creepy dungeon.
I just turned back on the creepy dungeon sounds.
Well, what's the creepy dungeon music? Creepy dungeon music.
That's the creepy dungeon music. Can't you hear it?
No.
It's more just like dripping water.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lazy bathtub.
It is a lazy bathtub.
Haunted house, no ghosts.
Here.
That's better.
Yeah.
This is the
11
sound
hours.
of Glitterdoom.
That's exactly what that should sound
Yeah.
All right, so Grok, you run into the room and sidestep a swipe over claws and crack her over the head with the quarterstaff before following up with a punch to the face.
Nice.
Next up is Morbius. Your go.
I'm gonna peek my head into the room. I guess I'm gonna stand in the doorway so I can see everything.
All right.
I'm gonna agonizing blast the drought. So agonizing blast just adds my intelligence and damage to my eldritch blast.
Okay. So roll to cast magic.
Uh, 64.
Okay, that'll hit.
And then 11 for the damage. Oh. 11 plus 13, so
24.
24.
I'm digging this music.
Yeah, this is much better.
Okay. Alright, so you blast your spell in, and you manage to leave a nice burn mark across her shoulder.
I laughed maniacally. Ha ha ha!
Alright, Elf, you're up.
Move me closer.
Moving closer. You can double move if you want to get there really fast.
I can double move?
Mhm.
Well, then get me there. What the fuck are you doing then?
Alright, you have double move. Oh, hold on.
What do I see?
You see Morbius standing in the doorway.
Do I see around him?
Yes, and you see Grok fighting something that you can just barely see.
I'm hitting it.
Do I know what it is just by the barely there? No, I don't.
No, you can't really see it. Also, the creature is attacking you, Grok.
Oh, okay.
Alright?
75.
Alright, you are hit.
Oh,
That's 2d4.
Can I use Tides of Chaos on spells and attacks? Tides of Chaos.
Yes. I think so. Give me a second. Plus 10, that's 15. Alright, so you take 15 points of damage.
okay.
Alright, and you have to be grappled for it to bite you, so it can't bite you.
That is correct.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
And that'll be its turn. Doesn't have any spells, does it?
What is it?
No.
Yes, that's the vampire. Okay, it is now Faye's turn.
Alright, I'm going to
2.
jump behind Morbius here to shoot my arrow with a sneak attack at him.
Okay?
Well, no, because not in front of you. I jump from behind you because I'm sneaking.
Sneakily.
Yeah, so let's see how well I did that.
How well did you did
I
that?
did 104.
That's pretty good.
Right.
And then, because I was hiding, I get 2 d6s.
Alright, the vampire spawn or the creature is too distracted by fighting with Grok to notice you sneaking into the room.
I am quite distracting with all that weird yelling I'm doing for no reason.
Well, now I thought you were making weird, spooky sounds.
As he fights, Grok punches and swings his staff going, "Woo!"
So I got 14 and 17 for my damage.
Okay, what weapon are you using?
I used my short bow. I'm not using the dagger because then I'd have to be closer. But I do have cunning action, so I am then going to jump back behind Morbius and behind the wall again because I'm sneaky.
Didn't you have a magic bow?
Do I have a magic? Oh, I do have a magic bow. Why did I put magic dagger?
Oh,
I
you
was
do have a
tired, I
magic
guess.
bow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if that's right. I put that as a I thought I got a decorated dagger, not a bow. I don't know.
You probably did
There
from
was
the
a
other one.
decorated dagger as well.
Yeah, that was from the other guy from the first one we did.
Oh, and then I got a bow too. What did my magical bow do? I did not write that down.
It's true shot. You'll have to ask Comrade what that means.
It's a what shot?
True shot.
Oh, what does that mean?
It gives you +10 to hit.
Huh.
Like +10 when I roll the D100?
Yes.
Okay.
Duh.
Cool.
Okay, Grok, you are up.
I am up in this shit. Oh, wait.
What is?
76.
+10 on D100 for your attack.
No, +10 to spell cast.
Oh, that's also +10 on D100 for your attack. Okay, what'd you roll?
76. 7-6.
That is gonna hit.
Oh, yeah. Got a 22 and a 17.
And what do I add when I cast a spell?
You add your intelligence for damage. So, as Sen's arrows sink into the creature, you use its distracted state to jab it in the shoulder hard with your stab, and then whip your staff around to distract it while you give it a shot to the jaw.
Yeah.
Right,
That'll
Morbius,
teach it to exist.
your turn.
Whose turn is it?
Morbius.
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 Sorry, he was getting me a Dr. Pepper.
He's getting what?
I was getting a Dr. Pepper.
Oh.
I cast Dissonant Whispers, so it's gonna be on that thing I was attacking before. It's got to make a Wisdom saving throw, and if it fails, it takes 3d6 psychic damage.
All right. Okay, give me damage. 3d6.
$24 damage.
Jesus Christ, Florida.
Jeez. Alright. So you move your hand, you wave your hands about, and you see the creature as though she hears voices echoing about in her head, and they're shrieking so loudly that it becomes incredibly painful for her. You see her digging into her ears to try and make it stop. And as she does, she attempts to flee away from the voices and get away from you. Rock, you get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, yeah. Do I just get to hit her?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Does that mean I also get the bonus attack?
don't think so. You get one attack.
Okay. 21. With the stick.
Holy crap, these dice are worse than the online thing.
Well, you're using a specific pair that aren't made for good.
Well, I mean, they just...
What colors are they?
green.
Are they dark?
Yeah. It's like they're weighted.
Yeah, they should be. That's good. You want that.
No, I mean, they're weighted the wrong way. So I'm getting a lot of low rolls on them.
You gotta do one at a time. Ready? 65.
Nick just doesn't have good luck.
Yeah. Well, you hit.
Of course I hit. It's an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Do your damage.
That was my damage.
Oh, I didn't hear your damage. Sorry.
It was 21.
Oh, okay. 21. So, as she attempts to flee, Grok cracks her in the skull with his staff, and there's a tremendous thwack, and you hear what sounds like a log snapping, and she drops to the ground, dead.
Ah.
Do I see anything?
I'm gonna...
Yes.
Does she have anything cool on her?
Time to see that.
Woohoo! Good teamwork, guys.
Yeah.
Right on.
She does not have much on her at all. It looks like maybe at one time she might have been from a wealthy family, but now all of her clothes are in shambles. And anything of value that was on her would have been taken away.
Alright. Is there anything in the room other than a dead body that we've just been ignoring?
I was gonna look at the dead body.
And there is a bookshelf. There's a bookshelf and a trunk at the end of the bed.
Ooh, can I look at the bookshelf? I want to see books.
Okay, so
Book.
Sen, you said you were looking at the body?
Yeah, and then I got distracted by the chest. Morbius is gonna go up to the body though.
Is this a bookshelf? Oh god. People are moving stuff.
Okay, Elf, what are you doing? You have the highest initiative, so what are you doing? Are you going?
Oh, me?
No, I'm
Elf.
just gonna go back
Sorry.
where I came.
Okay, Grok, you're next. What are you doing? Or is it Grok?
I'm gonna look...
Is it Grok or Sin?
No, it's Faye. It's Sin.
Yeah, Faye, you're up.
Face.
What are you doing?
Her
I'm
name is
looking
not Face.
through this chest here,
Okay, you go to open the chest and realize it's locked.
and I can pick the lock.
Yes, go ahead and try.
Woohoo! 95.
Alright, it's a very difficult lock, but you manage to get the tumblers to fall in place. As the last one falls in place, you hear a click and a hiss.
I don't like that sound.
Fortunately, due to age and lack of repair, what would have been a noxious gas trap fails to go off.
Thank God.
And you hear
Oh, good.
you hear what sounds like a glass cylinder fall harmlessly to the bottom of the chest.
A glass cylinder full of noxious gas, you say?
Okay, is that
Yeah,
okay?
well,
So
sorry.
can I safely open the chest then?
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna safely open the chest to see what's inside,
Inside the chest,
and take that cylinder.
inside the chest are neatly stacked clothes that have been moldering due to age.
And I look through the clothes, and there's not anything inside the clothes that are valuable.
Rifling through the clothes, give me a roll. Give me perception.
$69.
Sexy.
For 69, you find some beads. No, I'm joking.
Oh man,
Now, as
He's
you
got real kinky real fast.
as you
super
search through
tanky.
the chest, you realize that the chest has a false bottom. Prying it loose underneath, you find several nice pieces of jewelry.
Oh yes.
There's a brooch that has a large emerald on it, 2 silver rings, and a gold necklace. Okay, Grok, what are you doing?
I'm checking out this bookshelf.
All right. Give me intelligence.
I will give you all the intelligence. Oh, that is the wrong button. Oh, 58.
All right. You see a bunch of dusty old books.
I'm gonna take them.
You're taking all the books?
Fuck it, why not?
There's a whole bookshelf full of books.
I have a pack mule or a horse.
It's outside. I mean,
I mean, I could make trips.
right now.
I mean, I could get other people to. I could get our sentries to make trips. I'll take the books. They gotta be worth something. They're books. I don't know.
Okay, give me a strength check.
That one will probably go better than the intelligence check. Hopefully. 104.
Alright, so Grok throws the bed sheet down on the floor in front of the bookshelf over the corpse, tips the whole bookshelf over onto the sheet, knocking all the books onto the sheet, bundles it up like a sack, and runs out the door. He comes back about 15 minutes later, slightly perspiring, but without the books.
I've got a whole bed full of books. I'm writing
Nice,
that down.
man.
All right, Morbius, what are you doing to the now slightly squashed body?
I scratched my head for a while first, and then I decided to use my investigation to rummage the corpse.
Okay, give me a roll plus your intelligence.
88.
Okay, so this is a relatively fresh corpse. The young woman appears to not have come from, well, you can't tell if she came from here, but she looks like she came from a wealthy family. The gown is made of nice silk. She's wearing some pretty nice jewelry around her neck. Her shoes are nice, and she had a bearing that would have been quite approachable if you were a noble. However, now she is laying on the floor bleeding, or has stopped bleeding and has been dead for maybe an hour, you think.
Does she have her noble documents on her?
She is in a silk nightgown. If you scrounge around under her nightgown, you find nothing but, naked
Oh,
flesh
okay.
beneath.
Take the brooch and her jewelry.
You take her what?
Her jewelry.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
You strip the corpse of its jewelry.
I want to use my medical skill to see if I can tell how she died.
Okay.
No, wait. That's this. 94.
Well, her throat has been ripped out and mostly drained of blood, and her body mostly drained of blood. What's left over and what's pooling around her is mainly the result of the creature being very messy about it.
Gawk would just kind of look at it and say, "Well, I'm glad I killed it."
Look, what's the elf doing?
Where's the elf?
Face says vampires.
The fucking.
What do you want me to do?
I mean, I'm just kind of.
Wait, can I tell if she comes from a land down under?
Yes.
What?
I stand guard at the door now.
I was literally about to do that.
We should all stand guard at the door.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so everybody goes
Don't
to
stack
stand
them.
guard at the door.
Why are you standing guard at a door?
I don't know, I just felt like it was the right thing to do while standing around.
Well, I guess.
I mean, that was my turn, wasn't it?
Well, it's not combat right now, so you can kind of move freely.
We should probably head further into the dungeon. There's a whole light side we haven't explored.
Yeah, let's go, team.
Alright.
She's really excited about it.
Down the hallway.
Yeah.
Crypt. Into that room right there.
So what is going on?
Nothing.
Are you-
You just killed a creature, like a hellspawn thing, and now you're standing in the doorway.
Faye is gonna sneak down the hallway to this other door. Yeah.
Dix has already run to the entrance, so I'm pretty sure it's clear. So I'm just gonna run back to this central room here, straight through the
Are there
wall.
anything in them? Or what? I'm looking in them.
Give me a search.
Yeah. What?
What do I search?
What it?
100 plus your intelligence.
Oh, I
What is-
see this door here.
Comrade, what's going on?
The elf is searching some boxes.
Oh,
She's
I wanna
kinda
go back-
gone off on her own. So
okay. Well, I'm going back to the central room.
okay.
Coming back here.
57.
This door is open.
So some of the barrels mostly contain old and rotten food. The sacks contain grain that's still edible, and one of the boxes contains some fine furs that haven't quite begun to rot. The crypt.
Yep. I gotta do it. Like a band-aid.
What? Why is she just running off and
I don't know, that's her character.
I can see her.
Make me a little slower.
Sure.
I really no desire to be in that room.
Grok is gonna run over there.
Okay. Drock, as you run into the hallway, you see the elf kind of tentatively peeking into the room.
Okay. Boom.
You see Faye run headlong into a wall
And get stuck there.
like,
Well,
crash through it. What are you doing? I'm auto-correcting you.
Open the door.
It's already open.
just slams into the wall.
Oh man.
Smashed its way out of it.
Yeah, the hole. Alright. Move me in here.
I come stumbling through the doorway, holding my bow.
Yeah.
You see 6 sarcophagi.
Already tired of that.
Yeah, and you don't hear anything in here. In fact, the room is very quiet, much more quiet than you expect of a room.
Comrade, I can't hear you or Lisa.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
I'm just telling Lisa what she sees when she walks into the room.
Hello?
Okay.
What she sees.
Okay.
Wait.
99.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, you detect the traces, the leftover traces of necromancy in this room.
But it's gone.
But it's gone, yes.
Okay. Free to search. I'm gonna search.
Okay, the elf begins rifling through the, tipping over the sarcophagi and rifling through the remains.
Oh, okay.
Grok is gonna walk by slowly, look at her, and then just keep walking down this hallway towards this other door that's open.
As you tip
Faye.
into the sarcophagi, you find various grave goods that have been buried with the people inside, except one of the sarcophagi is empty. Most of the corpses that are in there seem to have been stripped as pieces of flesh, but still you find jewelry, you find some eating knives, some nice cloaks, things like that. Okay.
Get me out of there.
Morbius wants a cloak.
Okay. Morbius, you retrieve a fine blue cloak. It's made out of a very tight weave wool and has some gold tassels about the fringes.
Grok would look at you disapprovingly.
Move me down the wall.
Sen is gonna go in this room here and wonder if she can safely rummage through the things.
Alright, the elf walks up, opens the doors, and walks right through.
Okay.
Faye is rolling.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
You said you were searching that room?
Oh, yeah, well, wondering if it was safe to search the room. Like, or if I'm gonna get exploded with traps.
Maybe.
Nick. You're supposed to DM.
I am DMing. Are you searching, or what are you doing?
Yes, I am searching the room.
Okay.
What?
Can you give me a roll at your intelligence? I was
80.
wondering whether or not she was going to search. It looks like somebody has already rifled through this room and taken anything of value, except for some fine furs that haven't quite begun to rot yet. Everything else is food in various stages of rotting, except for some grains in a sack that haven't quite begun to turn.
Awesome. I'm gonna take the furs and the grain and be on my way.
Okay.
And Morbius is catching up to us.
This room?
What?
Slowly opening the door.
Okay. Slowly opening the door.
I'm going in, just want to look.
Give me a sneaky roll.
And Faye sneaks up right
A
here.
D100 plus your dex.
Dear.
Back up. We got this.
Sin, you're trying to take a peek through the door too?
Well, no, I'm just there as like sneaky backup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, like moral support. You got this. I'm here just in case, fam. I'm trying to be really perky here, okay?
Okay.
Stuff.
I snuck. What did I see? See, smell? What are you moving me?
I'm just moving you around so you can see what you can see.
Okay.
As you peer through the lock in the door, you can see
Open the door.
oh, as you peer through the crack that you created,
The butt
you
crack.
can see a man in a green robe, kneeling in front of an altar. The whole room is dimly lit, and you can hear some chanting, but it's very low.
Can I like quietly unlock it or?
It's already open.
Oh,
Oh
we're
my
just
god!
hearing
Yeah,
the
you
lock.
could quietly unlock it.
Sorry.
Let me move.
I only heard part of it, or I only registered part of that. I heard lock.
I step back so you can look in there too. And motion a quiet finger over my mouth. And then open up the door a little more.
Then you open it? Are you trying to make me open it for you?
No, I'm opening it. I
Oh,
stepped
okay.
back so you could see what was in there.
Heard that.
I was being courteous.
Yes, you were very courteous, and then I moved out of the way so that you could open the door. And Morbius is running here. Oh, Morbius stands in the doorway and doesn't let you through.
Does it see us now?
Okay, give me a second. Everybody stop moving.
Morbius.
More BS.
So I try to communicate. Well, I do communicate with the guy in the green robes. And I
Hold
tell him
on.
to see something.
Hold
No.
on.
Everybody stop.
You're,
I'm,
you're sneaking.
I'm getting
No.
initiative for these guys.
Oh.
I'm getting initiative for these guys because you just got found out.
Oh, good. Brock is just chilling.
Okay, so everybody give me a D100 to not be surprised.
It's plus
5.
It's not plus anything.
57.
57. Faye? Morbius?
I got a 80, and Morbius got an 88.
Okay, so out of the entire party, Faye and Morbius are not surprised.
How am I surprised?
What are we surprised by?
Well, the wizard turns and immediately begins or the sorcerer turns and immediately begins casting a spell at you.
Oh,
Faye,
Right behind the wall.
you go first.
Oh.
Yeah,
Can you see me behind this
you
wall
would
here?
go first, but you're in a surprised state. You failed to resist it, so you miss your turn. Yep. Faye, you resisted being in a surprise state, so you get to go.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, heard.
am I even aware that there's combat? I can't even see anything.
You're about to be made aware.
Oh, okay.
Which guy started casting things?
The only one you can see, the guy in the green robe.
Okay. Well, I see a guy with a blue helmet. But anyway, so I'm gonna jump in and do my sneak attack here on him. No?
No, you can't do a sneak attack. They're
He's
already
definitely
aware.
seen you.
Oh, that's just the name of my ability. So I'm still gonna jump in and use my bow regardless and shoot him. So.
Okay.
And then jump back because I have cutting action. So yeah.
Alright, so give me a D100.
Gone forever. Is the door open or still cracked?
It's open.
So I got 99.
Can't
Okay, give me your damage.
pass.
23 and 25.
Oh, there it goes.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I was just kind of curious because I couldn't see anything. I was like, what's going on? Grok is definitely surprised. Apparently missed 2 entire humans.
Alright, those are devastating hits. Both of your arrows stick into him, and you see him jerk back in pain.
Woo! And then I jump back and I'm like, look guys, look what I did.
Grok is confused. Grok has no idea what's going on.
Yes, Grok is surprised. Morbius, your turn.
He's gonna use agonizing blast.
But
Why can't you
16.
Because Morbius won't speak into the microphone.
He's just talking very quiet.
I got a 104 for the spell. 16 for the damage.
Okay, that'll hit.
And 16 for damage.
16.
Yeah.
And which spell was that?
Agonizing blast.
Okay. So an arc of blue light leaps out from your fingertips and lashes across his face.
Kind of looks like he's already got a scar there.
Now he's got 2. He reels back and raises his hand out, and you see three black spheres dart out from his fingers.
Oh shit.
I can't do 2 spells at once, can
No. So 4, 4, 1. That's gonna be 9. Right. Oops. Dang it. Alright, so Grok, you take 15 points of damage,
Okay.
and it's 15 points of magic damage.
Yep.
And Morbius, you take 26 points of magic damage,
Dear
as
God.
two of the darts smack into you, hitting you right in the chest, and the other dart wings Grok right in the shoulder.
Can I cast a reaction spell?
Do you have a reaction spell?
Yeah, Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
So I cast 2d10 fire damage, and they have to make a dex saving throw.
Okay, so you don't have to cast a ranged attack, you just do the damage?
Yeah. I got 7 and a 6.
Okay, let me roll this save. Oh, so close. You said 7 and 6?
Yeah.
Alright, so as he dives out of the way, the fire rises up around him and just bursts his cloak in the flames. He rolls around on the floor and throws his cloak off. You can see burns all over his body. Alright. Let's see. What's this other guy gonna do? It is the other sorcerer's turn. Four, two, 4. Four, 2, 4. So, Grok, you take another 14 points of damage. And Morbius,
Okay.
you're going to take 26 points of damage as the other sorcerer in the room now turns, and 3 more darts lash out from his hand. 2 more hitting Morbius and another one hitting Grok.
I'm at 33 health points.
Just like behind everybody.
Okay, it is now back to the elf.
I know that other guy just ran away.
No, you couldn't see that.
Okay.
I could.
Yes, Grok, you would have seen the guy cast his magic missile and then run to the left somewhere.
Alright, firebolt.
Okay. It's D100 to hit. Okay, that's definitely going to hit him. And now your damage is plus your int.
And that's a
D8, yes.
that would be 19.
Okay, what's your intelligence?
13.
Okay, so you didn't roll an 8?
No, I rolled a 6.
Gotcha. Okay, so the elf leans over Morbius and points her fingers at the sorcerer, who's now standing to his feet, and the sorcerer's head bursts into flames. You hear kind of a muffled scream that's cut off, and then he falls to his knees and tips forward, his skull smoldering as it rolls off his body.
And I blow the fire left on my fingertip off like
Like a boss.
Faye just says, "Hell yeah, man."
You know me, Faye.
Alright,
That's
Faye,
fucking teamwork.
Faye, it is your turn.
Oh, there's another dude somewhere in the room, right?
Oh, can I move? I
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
can move, yeah. Where are you moving to?
Move me, past the door. Move me into the room.
Okay.
25 paces. There you go. Thank you.
Alright. You see another guy who's to the north of you.
Yeah, okay. And turn.
I can't see him.
Yeah. Faye, now it is actually your turn.
I am rolling a d20. I got it too, Josh.
Oh, so close. Wait a second. Have you been rolling d20s for these guys, comrade?
No, I completely forgot.
Just roll some d20s. There's a 1. I want to see some fucking potted plants.
Nope. I just rolled for all their spells that they cast. I didn't get a 1.
Damn.
Don't worry, I got the table up.
Is it still my turn?
Yes.
I'm gonna jump in, per usual. I guess he knows I'm here, obviously, but then I'm gonna shoot my arrow at him, and then hopefully jump out of the way.
An arrow
Back
at who?
outside the door. Because that's like my favorite thing to do. I just like jumping around and shooting things.
Okay, give me your roll.
Nuts.
89.
Alright, give me your damage.
17 and 16.
Are either of those crits?
Hold on. No.
Okay. Both your arrows graze off of him, leaving deep wounds that you can see are now coloring his tunic red.
Woohoo. I'm just gonna jump back out the doorway here.
How far is that jump move that you can do? Is that a
Like,
full movement?
No, it's cunning action. It just gives me an extra action to hide, dash, or disengage. So I just hid.
Does it list how far you can move?
It says you can dash, so whatever.
No, but dash is double whatever movement it is.
Okay, I got you. Grok, you're up.
Alright. I can't see anything. Where is he? Will someone tell me where he is? I can't see him from here. If I run in here, I'm kind of running blind. I can do that. I can literally just run. I'm running here and hoping for the best. Is he within? Oh, I can hit him with my stick still. Or, even better, I'm going to use my chains to grapple him.
Okay.
Going to roll for strength. 85.
Okay, you wrap your chains around his arm and pull his hand back away from the door handle that he's running towards.
Excellent. That's it. That's all I can do. I moved.
Okay.
Now he's all chained up, I guess.
Morbius, your turn.
Morbius opens a drink.
Agonizing blast on that stupid guy.
Mumble that again.
Agonizing blast on that stupid guy.
Alright, I missed it that time because Josh was laughing.
Agonizing blast on that guy.
Gotcha.
I got 73 for the spell.
That'll hit.
And 22 for hit.
Alright, you see him cringe in pain as the skin on his exposed neck, you can see it blistering, and the blistering goes down under his tunic. You see a bit of pus starting to leak through the blue.
It's gnarly.
So with your spear, when they're grappled, can they move towards you? Obviously they can't move away.
You mean the chain?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Never thought about it.
Seems like they should be able to move towards you.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. I am just kind of holding him in place with chains. I mean, he's welcome to. I guess he can move towards me.
He can't really cast. He's being grappled.
I mean, yeah, he can move towards me, I guess.
Alright, so he draws a dagger and with his other
How?
hand lunges towards you.
Does he roll at disadvantage for being grappled?
He does.
Okay, so I'm just curious how this works. I'm not sure how
No,
this works.
you're grappling him.
Okay,
So
so I
you roll normally. He rolls at a disadvantage because he's being grappled.
I rolled a second 85.
Okay, you don't roll at advantage. You roll just normal.
Yeah. I rolled 85 again.
Okay. So you hit him.
Yay! Well, I can't hit him with my stick, so he's gonna get punched. And it's gonna crit. It's a 19.
How much damage?
19? And then I get the bonus attack still, right?
Yes.
I
You
guess,
get the
yeah,
bonus
it's normal.
attack, and hold on, let me bring up the
Okay.
brand new critical table.
Ooh,
I get
yeah.
to use the crit table.
It is a bludgeoning type damage, so we didn't finish that one.
That's fine. We have enough.
I rolled an 11.
Right, so that is a minor.
Yep.
Alright, so as he comes towards you with his dagger, you're going to just kind of push his dagger to the side, and you're going to crack him just under the eye, splitting the skin open. You know that's going to scar.
Yeah.
And your next hit?
17.
And as he kind of wobbles back, you're going to nonchalantly bring an elbow right down onto the top of his head, and you see his head go concave. His eyes roll up and back into his head, and his knees buckle. He wobbles a little bit before he tips over and face plants on the floor.
Nice. Is he dead?
He is dead.
Is he dead? Okay. Alright. Well, I guess I'll just go ahead and roll for strength. 15.
15. Alright, so as he comes towards you with his dagger, you're going to just kind of push his dagger to the side, and you're going to crack him just under the eye, splitting the skin open. You know that's going to scar.
Nice.
you guys are killing
Yay!
everybody tonight. No
Woohoo!
prisoners.
I didn't even get around to my turn again.
You set somebody's head on fire.
I'm gonna.
Puff up some blood.
Is this door open?
I'm gonna
The
go
door-
rummage through this guy.
The door is open.
Are there? Do I hear sounds in there?
Give me a roll.
All right. No, not 30. I rolled a 82.
You hear nothing.
I'm going in.
Not in, just over there.
I'm gonna search this room.
I wanna
What's-
look
what's-
for the door. Do I-
Okay, give me a second. I need to select the. There we go. You wanna
Needs
look
to
for the door?
select the.
Yeah, what do I see?
You see, inside the room, there is a single bed and a desk with a chair. On the desk, there is a rolled-up scroll and a candle.
What's the
Yes.
scroll?
Can I go inspect the scroll?
Yes. You
I
can.
got an 80, by the way. I don't know if I need to add anything to it, but I rolled an 80.
What are you inspecting the scroll for? Are you attempting to read it?
Yes.
Okay. Do you read Draconic?
I do.
I can read anything.
I can read Draconic.
I don't.
I've got Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Should write it down. Aren't you, like, based on dragons and whatnot?
No.
I mean, I fought with dragons. Never mind.
What languages do you have?
Seriously, throw it to me, I can read it.
Okay. Well, you'll
Half the
have to
party.
figure that out. For now, you pick up the scroll and you look
I
at
have
the.
Arcana and Insight, which means I can read it if it's magic.
It's not magic, it's just different text.
What's Arcana and Insight for then?
Well, if it were a scroll that did something like cast a spell, you'd be able to discern what it casts.
Can I do that?
You can.
Okay.
Just give me a roll for it. Or is
Am I rolling?
a D100?
Pretty sure I rolled. Do I add anything to it?
Your intelligence. Okay. It is a normal scroll. Just has writing on it. So the elf walks into the room, picks up the scroll, looks at it briefly, and I guess you put it back down.
Passes it to somebody
And
standing next to me,
hold-
just hovering over my shoulder.
Holds it out to whoever's standing near. Grok, you said you were looking at it?
Just walk out.
Yeah, I can read it. And I think Rick can read it too, in case I fail miserably.
I just want to search this guy.
She wants to touch that guy inappropriately.
It's true.
Wants to touch somebody.
Necrophilia.
You,
Okay, send your poking bodies. Gotcha.
body toucher.
Are you doing anything other than molesting the dead?
I mean, looking for things that they have that are important. I rolled
She
a
wants to loot
100 if that means anything.
You rolled a what?
I rolled a 100 if that means anything.
Okay. They have, both of them have a pouch containing about 15 to 20 silver pieces. But more interestingly, they have matching amulets about their neck. The amulet seems to be in the shape of what looks like a wing.
I take one of those amulets because I'm in front of a dead body.
And I obviously take the other one. Oh, and the silver. I mean, yeah, silver. I don't know if we share gold in this, but
Okay. Grok, you said you were reading the scroll?
Yes, I'm reading the scroll.
Okay, so the scroll, as you read through the Draconic, you realize that the scroll is actually a list of directions. The first direction being to collect several innocents, the second to sacrifice them and use their blood to summon Glar. They were then to
Glar?
escort Glar to the domain of whoever the author of this scroll was.
Interesting. I'm gonna take it with me.
Okay?
I mean, it seems like someone could probably at least recognize the writing. Oh wait, Rick, does your sight thing give you magic abilities to be better at seeing? I don't know.
It just says can read all writing.
Oh, well, okay.
So I can't discern what it is, but I can tell you what the hell it says.
Well, I already figured that out. That's
Well, I'm useless then, damn it.
well, yeah, that's why I was kind of hoping it
Is
did some
that a
cool
gong
magic
over
stuff.
there?
A gong? Yeah, what is that thing?
What is that?
That is a fountain. There is strangely glowing yellow water in it.
Oh, can I go investigate it and try to perceive what it is?
Yeah, let's all investigate this gong water.
You can.
Apparently I jumped.
The closer you get to the fountain, the more it smells like rotten eggs.
Ooh,
It's
can I?
sulfur, yeah.
Since I make I was gonna say, since I make potions and stuff, could I try to examine it?
You can. The water is mostly laden with sulfur, as far as you can tell. It looks like the fountain was tapped into an underground stream,
Mm-hmm.
but it's since been inundated with sulfur as the dwarves were mining out parts of this area.
Just sulfur?
Yeah, mostly sulfur. I guess some other trace minerals, but not enough to really mean anything.
Well, I guess I'm gonna collect some for my potion making stuff. Maybe I can do something cool with it.
Faye gags and walks away.
Okay?
What is that giant stone thing?
Yeah.
That would be the altar they were praying to.
Oh, okay. Is there like a religious thing on it?
Do anything? There is a bowl that's kind of raised up above eye level.
Oh, I almost stood on my. What's in the bowl? What's in the box?
You gotta walk up there.
I am up here. I guess I'll walk up to the bowl.
Okay. Grok, as you jump up on the stone table there, or the stone slab that's serving as a table, and look in the bowl, you see what appears to be organs. You're quite sure they're organs.
Well, I do have medical skills, so I can.
You are almost certain. In fact, you are 100% certain these are the hearts of a good number of people stuffed into a deep bowl.
Who just left? Oh, Wildbot. There are no more tracks in this queue to play leaving voice.
Oh, come on, Wildbot. That was...
It only plays for a specific amount of time.
It was supposed to play for an.
That's why I have the 11-hour one on.
Yeah. Oh, well, it decided to play 1 hour and 1 second.
Well, can you make it do a thing? Because you're the boss. You're the boss.
There. Okay, it's a tall bowl full of hearts.
Grok is going to back away slowly. Alright then. Bowl full of organs.
If I eat those hearts, will that heal me any?
Oh, I've got some potion.
Go in the other room.
Oh, well, I need that desperately.
Yeah, I'm gonna use some of my health potions on Rick here so he doesn't die, and myself because I also don't want to
He's
die.
gonna follow the elf.
Did she leaving again?
Yeah, I just didn't want to be in the room full of hearts anymore, so might as well follow her.
You are going to die. You know that, right?
Me?
No, Lisa.
Oh.
She keeps like running into just like, oh, let me just
Well,
wander into this
I'll
room
just.
and
It's okay. Got this.
So 115.
what?
I open it very slightly, very quietly. Sneaky, 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 sneaky.
I guess you're trying to open the door stealthily.
Yes.
Give me a
And doing it very well at 115.
perception.
Really?
Yes.
I can't.
How much health did we get back from those potions?
I don't know.
Plus anything, or is it just a roll?
I have no idea. I'm still trying to.
No, it's just a roll.
Okay.
Comrade,
What?
how much health do we get back from these potions?
Most potions are 1d6 health. So why don't you do, if you're administering it, 1d6 plus your int.
Okay. So my int is 8.
Okay, Elf. as
Yes.
you
Roll
enter
of
the
1d.
door,
How much health do you
can't
have?
see to the end of
Did
the
you
room,
lose?
but you can hear
I lost
what sounds like
56 health.
chanting and almost
Okay,
a
hold on.
whirlpool, like water rushing around somewhere.
Detect magic.
Faye wants to stealthily go in there.
You can detect a very strong presence of both
So it should take about 4 of
necromancy
them.
and
So here's 4 of
demonic
these, and
magic
just, I
being
guess,
mixed together.
do
Can
that.
I hold a hand
And then
out
I'll.
and
Yeah.
stop Faye briefly and say, wait for the
There.
others?
Yes.
Faye? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Come on, others.
We're doing stuff. Thanks for running off without us, and not including us.
It's all good. I'm here.
What are we doing? What's going on? So what are we doing? What is going on?
I'm behind Elf here. She told me to wait and not sneak into this room. And Morbius just rolled for his health.
Okay.
He got 18 more health.
Putting a finger to my mouth
18.
and I
It's
said,
1d6 plus 8 for each one.
Oh,
if we play
so
our cards
11
right,
3 times and then a
we
9.
can sneak up on him and get the first attack before he can attack us.
What? I can't hear what's going on.
I turned to Grok and just put my finger up to my lips and tell him to be quiet.
Did you hear any of that, Faye?
No.
Oh. I put my finger up to my lips and I said, be quiet. If we play our cards right, we can sneak up on him.
Oh, yes, yes. I heard that part.
What?
I thought maybe you said something else.
I said necromancer.
Oh. Well, I still turned to Grok and put my finger up to my lips also.
Okay. Are you guys coming in? What are we doing? Are we sneaking? Oh, sneaking? I'm sneaking in.
Okay.
What do I add to that?
Your dex.
$75.
75.
Probably shouldn't have, but that's the way it's gonna be.
Elf, as you enter the room, you don't see a small piece of the floor that's broken loose, and you hit it with your toe. It
Gotta be kidding
skitters
me.
across the floor ahead of you.
75?
Skitters across the floor ahead of you. and the chanting stops. Ahead of you, a very tall, dark elf stands up, his whole body emanating with dark magic, and he turns around and looks right at you. You can feel ice on the back of your neck.
I don't care. I stand
I'm
up.
just standing at
I
the
stand
doorway.
up more straight. Do I talk to him? I guess I do.
You can. He's.
I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Who are you who interrupts my ceremony?
I tell him my full name.
Which
And
is.
crazy.
I mean,
It means
well, what is your name?
what does it fucking mean? I don't remember what it means. It was like lofty lightbringer, which being an elf, he would know what that meant. And then my last name or the father name would be an obvious, a burial surname, so he would know. Does that make sense? He would know.
So you tell him your name, and he scoffs and says, I've never heard of your family name before. You're nothing. Maybe I'll add you to the sacrifice.
But he would know it because elves know
He
names.
would know it, but he's pretending not to because he's being intentionally insulting towards you and your family and your entire lineage. Maybe I'll add you to the sacrifice.
I
And
walk in.
he points his hand towards a wheel that's been slowly spinning, and it stops. Behind him, you see steam hiss and bubble up, and in the steam, you can see what looks like faces arising out of a deep pit behind him.
112 to my mage armor.
Okay? You cast your mage armor.
And pull out my longbow. I'm assuming other people are in the room now.
Well, it looks like
Standing there.
Morbius has wandered in there.
All right.
I'm waiting until I can sneak in there and try to hide.
I can't hear anything that's going on.
I
What
was
are you doing?
I can hear some of what Nick says, and
quick.
that's it.
Make a move of up to 30 feet.
What are we doing? Where? What?
So, from what you
What
can
is?
see, they just wandered through a door, and then the elf cast her mage armor, and everybody kind of stopped because it looks like some shit's about to go down.
Is it 30 feet or
30,
my
30,
movement?
30 feet. 30 feet.
It's
So
only 30 feet? It is
Yes.
not my movement?
It is.
I
It is
should have.
30 feet.
Okay, well then, I'm in a
My
doorway.
goal was to have
That was
gotten
my
to this
person,
spot,
by the way.
undetected.
Mage armor,
So
Yes.
pulling out my longbow.
Faye, it is your move.
Actually, I don't even know why I have my longbow.
all right. Well, I guess I will kind of lean out from behind the box. I know, that's why I'm gonna lean out from behind the box. I mean, I guess if I shoot him, I'm just gonna instantly engage battle, but he probably doesn't want us to be here anyway, right? So I'm just gonna go out from behind the box and shoot him. Yeah, sounds like a good plan, right?
Perfect.
Awesome, and that's definitely a sneak attack, because he should have seen me come in. 117.
That'll hit.
17 and 19. Ooh, the second one is a crit. Oh, and then of course I hide behind the box again.
Okay, you said 17 and 19?
Yes. Yeah, the second one being a crit.
But if it's a sneak attack, don't you just add that to the... You
I
just
just
add
add
that.
what? I get an extra D6 roll on it.
Yeah, but it's not an extra attack, it's just damage you add to it, yes?
Correct.
Then you can't crit on it. Because it's not a separate attack, it's just damage you're adding to that attack.
Okay. So, it is now his turn. He's going to wave his hands in the air, and you're going to see the pit behind him glow. It's only describable as glowing black. Everything behind him turns dark for a moment. And appearing in front of him, four skeletons burst through the tiles of the floors in front of you.
Waited too long.
What?
What?
There's yelling in the background.
I'm not talking to anybody.
Lisa said we waited too long. Oh no.
What?
Lisa said we waited too long.
Oh my god, fix your microphone.
My microphone is fine. Come sit closer. You're leading...
I'm not talking to anybody.
You are literally as far away as you could be. You could also get on Discord on your phone.
I'm not talking to anybody.
Well, you could still
literally
get
not
on
talking to
Discord
anyone.
on your phone, and then you could chat with people when you wanted to talk to people. Anyways. So, he then steps back around the pit and the floor, and pulls one of the arrows out of his flesh. All right, Grok, you're up.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna guess and run headlong in here to roughly... No. Oh, I guess I'll stop because there's skeleton. So I'm gonna
Sure you
run
wanna
headlong.
stop?
I'm gonna run and charge at a bunch of skeletons, and then I'm going to start swinging. I'm not even gonna stop running. I'm just gonna charge straight into them.
Okay.
And 107.
Yeah, I don't think they can beat that. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. And that one's a 23 and a 18.
Okay, you run up and you crack the first skeleton right in the shoulder. You see a dent appear in the bone, and then you smash a rib with your fist.
Awesome.
All right, I believe it is Morbius next.
I cast Arms of Hadar. So anybody within 10 feet of me, that's including you, Sticks, sorry man, you have to make a strength saving throw. And if you fail it, you take 2d6 of necrotic damage, and you can't make reaction throws.
Anybody within 10 feet of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much everybody.
Ha! I'm out of
Oh.
range.
Damn. No.
Yeah, from where you cast it, you only get 3 of the skeletons, and you get both Grok and the elf.
Oh yeah, Kendall didn't move me far enough.
Okay? So that's just Grok and the skeletons then.
Yeah,
and it's and which kind of saving throw is it?
Strength.
Strength. Okay. Grok, go ahead and roll your D100. Add your strength.
88.
Okay. Were you attacking the one to your left or the one directly in front of you? Just wondering.
I presume it was the one directly in front of me. I just
Got it.
kind of ran straight in and stopped there. I just kind of assumed that I was running and then came around the corner. There's a bunch of dudes, and instead of stopping, I just ran straight stick first and then started punching.
Okay. And how much damage do your spell do?
2d6 of necrotic damage.
And if you make the
Plus your
saving throw?
If you make the saving throw, you take half of that, and you can actually make reactions.
Okay, so do your 2d6.
First one's 15.
No, if it's 2d6, you roll the 2d6 and then you add your int to it. You don't do them individually.
Okay, well, the first one's 19 then.
Okay, so 2d6 is 19.
Yeah, plus my intelligence. Yeah.
Okay, so everybody takes 19. Grok, you take half of that. Round down.
Okay.
Okay, so you run forward and a kind of this black fog emanates from you, and you see the skeletons. Some of the skeletons kind of rot a little bit. Grok also looks annoyed.
Grok is very annoyed.
The slightest of chuckles.
So the first skeleton swings at Grok with a short sword.
Alright, oh, where's the... Gotta make it. 108.
Alright, Grok, you're gonna hit him?
Yeah. First one is 8. I'm sorry, the first one is 22 and the bonus attack is 18.
Alright, so you swat his scimitar, his short sword aside, backhand him to the face, and then bring your staff down on the top of his head. The
Nice.
second one attacks you as well.
Of course he does. 92.
Okay, that's gonna hit you're gonna hit him as well.
Okay. That one is a 24, and that one is 17.
There we go. Alright, so as that one attempts to attack you, again, you hit it first before the sword even comes back towards you, and you just crush it. Thing
Nice.
is reduced to a pile of bones and dust.
Sweet.
Third skeleton's going to attack Morbius with its short sword.
Right.
Morbius, give me a roll.
I got 70.
Okay, you're going to hit him.
Nice. I think I've got a sickle in my hand. It looks like 6 damage.
6 damage.
Total?
Yeah, total.
Oh, wow. You
The
missed that.
sickle sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last one is also swinging at Morbius. Morbius?
Sorry, there was like a weird noise outside my door. It freaked me out.
Oh, okay.
No, I thought I was done. Am I getting hit again?
You're getting attacked again, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I got a 46.
Okay, he's going to land a blow on your, he's going to land a deep gash on your left arm. You're going to take 11 points of damage, and you're going to feel that blade cut deep. It's going to be hard to do much damage afterwards. You're going to take a -2 damage, or no, -4 damage for the next 3 rounds.
Ooh.
You're not taking the damage, you're outputting -4 damage. So anything that you roll for damage is -4 for the next 3 rounds.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Alright, it is back to the elf.
Fuck, what did I miss?
Everybody's fighting.
You serious?
I mean, it takes so long. Just tune out. What are those things?
Really?
Yes. Longbow.
Okay.
No, firebolt.
Alright, what's the range on your firebolt?
I don't remember.
Okay, you can hit him.
20 feet.
Okay, 79.
I'm gonna hit that one on the end. The one that I got straight
Okay.
That one.
All right. Roll your damage.
What is that? A D8 plus Dex.
1d10.
Oh.
1d10 plus int.
That's a D12 plus 90 plus 13. Wait, that's a D10. 9 plus 13.
So 22. All right. So you throw a firebolt into the chest of the skeleton on the right, and you see the bones start to char and turn brittle. Faye, you're up.
I feel like I did that wrong.
Okay. So I'm just gonna, hold on, let me see if I can even reach this guy. Yeah, I can. So I'm just gonna jump up to this guy and stab him with my cool dagger thing.
Cool dagger thing. What does it do again?
My magic dagger?
Yeah.
It just gives me advantage, I think.
No,
Gives
that's your bow.
Oh no, that's my
the
bow.
Plus 10?
the dagger gives you advantage on being surprised.
Okay, but not when I attack anything, right?
Yeah, you can attack stuff with the dagger. It's also a dagger.
That's not what I meant. I said
Okay.
doesn't give me anything though.
No.
I mean, it gives you the ability to stab people.
Well, yes,
That's
that's
pretty
true.
nice. And
But anyway, it's a sneak attack because I should have hid and they shouldn't have seen me coming. So. I got a 95.
That'll hit.
Woohoo! Ooh, I got a 19. I crit on my first one.
Okay, roll your crit.
Oh, well, hold on. My extra damage after that is 15, and then critting is a d20, right?
Yes.
So 15 and then 16.
16. Okay.
And then I just do like a backflip back here.
Does it say that you don't incur an attack of opportunity when you use that skill?
No, it says it just gives you an extra movement. It has to be hide, dash, or disengage. And dash is just the easiest one for me. I just like being fancy about it.
Okay. Give me a roll to avoid his attack.
$45.
Okay, so you avoid one of the two attacks. But let me finish doing the crit. So
Oh, okay. Alright.
you run forward, you slice one of his ribs in half, and the thing drops to the floor. Which on a living creature would have been devastating.
But it's a skeleton.
But it's a skeleton. The other one, as you are flipping away, manages to slice you across your shin for 8 points of damage.
Oh no!
you've got two shins.
I think I know what I'm gonna do next. But everybody's gonna need to step back. And I don't think everyone's going to listen.
Okay. The necromancer from back where he is raises his hand and points it at Grok.
Grok points back.
Morbius points back too.
Grok, you suddenly feel very weak. So until... It says until the spell ends. So you're going to be dealing half damage. And let me look up how long that goes, because it's not in here.
I need to look that up because I think I'm supposed to do a saving throw for that.
Not sure. It doesn't say anything about that. So a black beam of enervating energy springs from your finger towards a creature within range, which is 60 feet. Actually, I don't think he can do that without
Yeah,
moving.
I am more than 60 feet away. No. I am 65.
Yeah. So he's going to move 5 feet and cast Rave Enfeeblement on you. So on hit, the target deals only half damage with a weapon that uses strength until the spell ends. At the end of each target's turn, it can make a Constitution saving throw against the spell. On success, the spell ends. So, for up to 1 minute, or until somebody breaks his concentration, you will deal half damage. At the end of your next turn, you can make a Constitution saving throw to break out of the spell.
I do half damage on spells on weapons that use strength. I'm a monk. I don't use strength. I don't give a fuck. All my my punches are dex based.
Oh, okay. Well,
So yeah, I'm just like I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
alright. Well,
I just
your
laugh
turn.
at him.
It's your turn.
I laugh at him. I laugh. That's what I do. I'm attacking the skeleton to my guess the one next to Rick, the one to my right.
Okay.
I rolled 106.
He cannot beat that.
Oh yeah, they don't get bonuses, do they? I got a 23 and an 18. What is that one for?
Okay, you bring your quarterstaff up across its chin, and its jaw flies across the room. You then bring an elbow down on its collarbone, and you hear it crack.
Yay!
Did you want to roll your saving throw to try and break the spell?
Oh yeah, what is that in endurance?
Yeah, it's going to be
Constitution?
endurance.
Alright. I rolled 112. Well, fuck me. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's going to be.
Well, I literally can't roll any higher, so.
Yep, that's
would've-
fine. You broke it.
Yay!
It doesn't say what the DC on this is. I imagine it's got something to do with him, so.
Basically, the way I've handled it in the past is he rolls, and he rolls with his int, and then you just have to beat that roll.
Okay.
And then, but it's a static. It doesn't change every turn. It's just it sets once you cast the spell. So just make a note of it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, you break free from the spell.
Yay!
Morbius, your turn.
Sweet. I'm gonna back away, like to over here. Yeah, wait. I'm in a.
Okay, give me 2 rolls.
I got 73 and 70.
All right. As you back away, both the skeletons are going to get hits in on you. You're going to get slashed to your right arm and a slash across your chest. You're going to take 17 points of damage.
All right. Alright, I can still use my action, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna agonizing blast that fucking necromancer.
Okay.
I got 82.
That'll hit.
And I got 22 for the damage.
Okay, you wave your hand, and from across the room, you think you can see the skin on his forearm bubble.
Nice.
Alright, first skeleton is attacking Grok.
Rock. Like skeleton. 111.
Roll your damage.
23 and a 16.
Okay, you're going to break off one of its forearms, and you're going to shatter one of its eye sockets. The slight glow behind that socket goes out, but it's still standing.
When I break off his forearm, can I take it?
It goes flying across the room.
Oh,
You can go pick it up later.
I just wanted to take it and, make another joke about unarmed combat.
Yeah. Well, the guy to your right is attacking you, so it breaks your concentration.
Oh, okay. Oh, 69.
Okay. He is gonna block your staff and get a good cut in on your shoulder for 8 points of damage.
Nice. I have 9 armor. That actually doesn't do anything.
Oh, well. He's gonna get a good cut onto your leathery freaking hide. It's not gonna do anything.
How are you adding their strength to their attacks?
I am, yes.
Okay, they're just hitting very hard. Okay.
I mean, their strength's only 5, so...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're not very strong. Not very strong. Oh well.
The one on the right is going to run forward and attack Sin.
Uh-oh. Oh, do I
Fuck this guy.
No,
hey, if I have
you
reach,
might, actually, I just thought about, I see what you're talking about, because if you have a range of 10 feet, you do get an attack.
yeah,
But it's only with your staff.
that's fine. I rolled a 41. Wow.
Okay, you're going to swing your staff, and the skeleton is going to duck under it as he runs.
Okay.
He has no range, so he can't hit you back.
Well, they don't get an attack they just roll to see if they don't get hit.
Oh, okay.
For at least that's, otherwise that would be really, if they got an attack of opportunity on you and you had the opportunity to defend yourself.
Yeah.
That would just be strange.
San, are you defending yourself?
Yeah, I got a 92.
Okay, you get the hit.
Woohoo!
You know what the way these,
At 14.
with the way your guys' little icons are, it looks like you're all kind of looking at something in this square right here. And this, the skeleton's like, fucking, what's going on over here? I want to see, guys. I want to see.
It does. I want to see it. Let me see it.
I want to see it. And Grok and the other two living skeletons are like, fuck's going over there. Grok's like, I don't know. I don't know.
Alright, Faye, as the skeleton comes and swings his sword at you, you step back just outside the range of the sword and come in and get 2 good hits right into his face. You can see deep cuts into the bone. And Elf, it is your turn. Okay, do your damage.
What?
She rolled a 68 to attack that skeleton directly in front of her with a firebolt.
Okay.
That's 7 plus what?
Plus your int.
It's 13. So
Hey, as the skeleton reels back from Faye's attacks, the elf lights it on fire with her firebolt, and it falls into ashes.
Yay.
Right.
can I move forward? Actually,
Yes, you
also?
can move. Where are you moving to?
So I killed him and I moved forward to take the gap right there.
Right here.
Faye in the box.
Right here.
Yeah, right behind whatever his name is.
Grok. Grok. Yeah.
Grok.
I am Groot. I am Grok.
I'm Grok.
Yes. Okay, Faye, it is your turn, I believe. Yes.
Okay, how far away is the sorcerer dude from me? 70.
70 feet.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to go behind more. Sorry, let me take that real quick. Okay, so, I guess I can, ooh, I can jump past this guy, that's exciting. It's probably really risky, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So, I'm gonna jump this way, and then shoot the sorcerer guy with my arrows, and then of course try to jump back. We'll see how that works out.
Okay, first roll to avoid the attack of opportunity.
$68.
Okay, you duck under the swing as you run by.
Woo!
Alright, now roll to attack him.
$83.
Okay, that'll hit. Roll your damage.
28. And then I get automatic advantage with it. So 27. Woo!
I think that's going to be advantage on your attack, isn't it?
Yeah, my bow
Yeah.
gets automatic advantage.
Which means you just.
Which means I roll
No,
extra
I
damage.
thought it gave you plus 10 to hit.
It says here that the runes mean I get advantage on.
Oh, well, I give you guys these items, and I expect you to write them down.
Yeah, that's what I
Oh,
did. That's what I have written down.
Okay, then all of your attacks with that bow are at advantage.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Okay, good. So what was your damage?
28 and 27.
28 and 27.
Wait,
What? That's
what?
a lot of damage. Did you crit?
How did you do 28 and 27? Sin?
Sorry, I'm re-rolling that. I didn't mean to add thing. 18 and 14.
Yeah,
18.
18 and 14 for what? What's the second number?
For my damage.
Why are you rolling 2?
Because I get advantage, and when I get
And then
advantage, I get
advantage means you roll twice to hit and take the highest number.
Yeah, you're doing damage. You only roll once for damage.
Okay, I guess I just assumed since I was using my sneak attack each time, it says when I have advantage, I roll an extra d6.
But they know you're there.
Yeah, it's just the name of my ability.
No, but the ability sneak attack, you have to be sneaking. You have to
Okay,
be
then my
hidden in order
damage
to use
is
it.
18.
You rolled an 18?
Yes.
Okay, was that a crit at all?
No.
Okay. So your arrow slashes by him, cuts deep into the leather on his arm, and leaves a gaping wound. And you're going to use your ability to run back now.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's going to incur another attack of opportunity.
Think so.
Yep.
$54.
Okay. This time he's going to swing low, expecting you to duck again. But you're going to dive over his sword as it swings underneath your body and tumble back into your space.
Yes. That's how you do that, guys.
Was that at the necromancer or the skeleton?
That was at the necromancer.
Okay. So the necromancer is going to just yell out of frustration, and he's going to raise his hand, and you just see snow heading towards Sen and the elf.
And what?
What am I
Wait, what?
rolling?
You're not rolling anything. It's Ray of Frost.
What does that mean? What kind of attack is that?
It's a freezing attack.
I can't jump out of the way?
No, you cannot avoid this. He rolls to attack you. He rolls to hit you. It's a ranged attack.
Oh.
Okay. Sen, you are going to take...
Wait. How are you attacking both of them?
Because he's also got Reaper. When making chill
Yeah, that
touch...
only chill touch.
Yeah, when making
It
a chill touch
specifies.
attack can target
Chill
creatures
touch
within
is a
range
spell.
and within... Chill touch, ranged spell attack, plus 10 to hit, range 120 feet.
Ah, okay. I didn't know it was range. I didn't. 120.
Is he doing range?
I thought it was
is
a
he doing Ray of Frost?
melee.
Or is he doing
Let me look
'Cause
this up.
chill touch? You can't do both.
Hold on, let me look. I'm gonna pull this up. I don't
Yeah,
remember what it
chill
was.
touch. 120 feet.
Does he get?
Okay, huh, do it.
Is he
It's-
doing chill touch or is he doing Ray of Frost?
He's doing chill touch.
Then why did you say Ray of Frost?
I don't know why I said Ray of Frost. He's doing chill touch. That's the skill.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's confused.
Okay, Faye.
I get protection against some magic, don't I?
Do you get protection against necrotic damage?
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah.
I said this. I was asking Lisa if she gets protection against necrotic damage. Unrelated note, Faye, you take 19 points of necrotic damage.
Ugh.
You can't regain these hit points until the start of the necromancer's next turn. Elf, you are going to take 18 points of necrotic damage.
I have mage armor on.
Actually, if I remember.
What is that?
Oh, I closed that. Why did I close that?
I don't know how
Ah,
much
forgot.
mage armor is.
Mage armor is effective against physical attacks. Magic bypasses armor.
Mage armor is magic.
Mage armor makes you have magic armor, but the magic armor does not stop magic. It stops physical thing.
It's good against physical attacks only. So you're going to take 18 points of necrotic damage. You can heal them after he goes again.
There are other spells that can block magic, but mage armor is not one of them.
I think Dispel Magic is a reaction now. So. Or you can get it as a reaction.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Alright, Grok, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna do what Grok does best. I guess I'm gonna attack this skeleton to the right of me.
Alright?
101.
He cannot beat that.
Alright. 24 and 16. So few crits this time.
Yeah.
Well, at least my hit rolls have been, well, with the exception of a couple.
All right. You are just gonna baseball hit his head across the room and into the pit.
Nice!
Okay, Morbius.
I'm gonna yell, "Go!"
Start running around the room too.
Well, no, I'll incur an attack of opportunity.
Almost got
So
you.
I'm gonna agonizing blast the necromancer again.
Okay. Have you been rolling your 20s for the?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
I haven't.
You better tell him if you roll a 1. I want to see you turn into a potted plant with feathers.
I got a 90.
That'll hit.
Oh, nice.
And the damage is 18.
Okay. You're gonna throw a bolt of energy at him. And he's gonna put his forearm up, and it's all gonna go into his arm. You see open sores appearing on his arm. He grimaces from the pain.
And I grimace with laughter.
All right.
Do I have an advantage if I fly?
You get different attacks if you like. You have abilities written down there.
I do, but if I don't know if flight has a.
I mean, flight lets you move over enemies without incurring a attack of opportunity. So the remaining skeleton is attacking Grok.
Yay! Rock is attacking back. 95.
All right, he had 1 point of damage left, so he is just gonna die.
He's just gonna, like...
Yeah.
I like to think that he just willed himself, that Grok just willed him to death. Like he went to swing at him, and Grok just stared him down so hard that he fell apart.
He withers under your gaze and dies.
Excellent. While he's making this face.
Yeah. It is back to the elf.
Self.
Am I allowed to do it?
It's your turn.
No.
You get a move and an action.
You could shoot magic at him, and then roll a d20 to turn into a potted plant with a feather beard.
I will move closer. And thunder wave. Yeah, that sounds good.
Hold on. Thunderwave. It's only 15 feet.
How far do I need to move? How far do I need to move to get there?
Well, your move is 25 feet. You have to move another 40 or 15 feet, so.
It's only 15 feet?
You have to move another 30 feet.
Alright, well then I'll do a firebolt.
Okay?
What is that?
That's a D100 and then D10 damage.
Before you ask, I'm just checking how far he is. Oh.
69 and... and another 19 for damage.
Okay, you're gonna throw your bolt out and he's gonna turn, it's gonna hit his shoulder. It's gonna scorch across his back. Faye, your turn.
Okay, give me just a second. I'm untying my roommate's thing.
Your what?
I will be right back, anyways.
He'll be right back anyways. Even if you don't untie your roommate's thing.
Okay, so I was untying her thing for her, but anyway, I was doing some reading, and sneak attack does not involve me having to be unseen. I just have to have the advantage, and my bow gives me the advantage every time. Therefore, I get an extra 1d6 every time.
You know he left, right?
I know, I'm telling you, because you were the one that was telling me I was wrong.
Yeah.
But I was right. So I'm gonna keep getting my extra 1d6. Thank you.
Snap, snap. Would somebody just kill these things?
Oh. Apparently, your sneak attack damage also triggers if there is an ally within 5 feet of the creature you're targeting.
Correct.
So, yeah. Alright, that was my bad. Sneak attack all day.
I appreciate your admitting it. Thank you.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
was like, I know I did my research.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't know they had changed it. It used to be you had to be actually hidden to make a sneak attack. I like this better.
I was like, I put it under abilities. I was like, I think I can use this.
Yeah, no, you're totally right.
Yay!
So
Okay,
what just
cool.
transpired?
So
Oh, so
apparently,
I was right about sneak attack.
yeah, she's right. She can sneak attack basically. She can sneak attack whenever she has advantage, or
And
if
that's all the time with my bow.
or if with an ally is within 5 feet of the enemy she's attacking.
Oh, so that bow just went from mildly powerful to freaking wicked powerful.
Yeah,
See, that's what I thought.
yeah. So she is now just sneak attacking every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why do you think I was so excited last time?
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know. So Conrad, you just. Yeah, you
did that. That was
Fucked
you
up.
gave me this bow.
Alright, well, I'm sure that'll be a thing for a while.
forever.
I mean, yeah, unless I get another bow that gives me advantage. I don't know.
Faye, I think it's your turn, man.
Yeah.
You said
Oh,
you
is it?
attacked him?
Oh yeah, that's right. So I wanted to tell y'all that fun fact, and now, based on that, I'm gonna jump forward and shoot the sorcerer dude, or the necromancer.
Get in there.
Yeah, I'm obviously gonna sneak attack him.
Well, yeah.
Are you sure?
Why?
She
I
jumps
mean,
out
you say that like I should not.
You definitely could.
What?
Okay, well,
Why would I say things like that you shouldn't do? I mean,
I don't like your tone of voice here, sir.
Does anyone like his tone of voice?
No. I want blood.
I got it 99.
I'm pretty sure that hits.
Okay. So 17 and 15.
Okay, one of your arrows is gonna just stick in his shin, and the other one's gonna stick right above it. He is not looking happy. There's blood leaking down his leg now.
I'm gonna yell woohoo and backflip to where I was.
her abilities.
Oh.
What?
One of her abilities.
Yep.
I don't know.
Cutting action. It's me just fancily dashing away. It's more fun to do it in backflips. I could just hide if I want, but then I couldn't see the enemy.
Makes sense.
And it's more fun to cartwheel away.
The fuck?
It's more fun to cartwheel
No,
away.
no.
Oh, things happen.
Until he's dead, they're gonna keep respawning.
So he's gonna raise his arms and his fingers are gonna glow, and 2 more skeletal warriors are going to climb up out of the floor. He's then going to leap into the pit
And die.
and disappear.
Oh, okay.
Alright?
Okay.
So next in order, it's Grok, you're up.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna attack the one to my left.
Okay.
85.
That's a hit.
Yay! Oh my god. 19 and a 17. Neither of those rolls were good.
Alright? These ones almost seem like powder in your hands. Your bow practically cleaves this one in half as soon as you hit it.
Sweet.
Morbius?
Oh, Eldritch Blast all day. Well, actually, I guess it's Agonizing Blast now, so yeah. $71.
That's a hit.
Can we attack the
18. Yeah, 18 damage.
Okay. That thing is distinctly not in agonizing pain, as it's incapable of feeling pain. But still, your magic reduces it to a heap of kind of liquid bone.
Is combat over?
Combat is...
Woohoo!
I'm gonna investigate this pit.
Yeah, where'd that asshole go?
I'm gonna look down into it. What is it? What's there?
Yeah, what is it?
1 sec.
What am I doing?
So,
Morbius and I are investigating all the stuff in this corner.
staring down into the hole, you feel like something else is staring back at you. There doesn't seem to be a bottom to it, but there is a lid that's been lowered deeper into the hole. Around the lid is almost a black fire that's burning. You can hear various moans and groans and what sounds like agonizing screams of pain coming out of the inferno beneath you.
Do I know what it is?
You're gonna walk up there and
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
give me a knowledge, I guess knowledge or common. A D100.
I'll get in Arcana. I get bonus to that. Let me go investigate that too.
Oh yeah, you guys investigate. I guess I'll...
112.
Okay.
Well.
You were staring into the demonic dimension. It's a portal to the demonic dimension, but it's not complete yet.
Well, that's good, because I definitely wasn't planning on jumping in there after him.
Hmm?
So that's probably good because I definitely wasn't planning on
It is
jumping in there
far
after
too
him.
powerful of an enchantment for you to destroy.
Well, this is. What the hell do we do about this?
A quick side note.
You do notice that there
I
is
follow alerts.
What?
The deity that I get my powers from is that with alerts. That's Xandar.
all right.
Can't.
All right.
Then move towards the thing, the lever to
What?
lower the lid.
Okay. Give me a strength roll.
Oh shit. Somebody else
Maybe I
has
should
to
do
come
it.
in behind me.
It's a heavy lid.
What's the strength like?
A D100 plus your strength.
Why is everything a D100?
Because it's a game
Because-
based on D100.
Alright.
If this were a regular D&D game, it'd be D20.
78.
78. You're gonna pull the block out, and you were able to maintain where the lid is right now, but it's taking all of your strength just to keep the wheel from turning in the wrong direction. You
Grok is gonna come help.
okay, Grok? Add your strength to hers.
My sight, your sight. 101.
Falcon mind meld. Right
Oh, well.
between the elf and Grok, you two are slowly winching it up. This lid has got to weigh tons.
Somebody else want to pitch in?
If Morbius goes to help, I guess I'll. I don't have much strength, but I'll abandon my search over here to come help.
Okay.
I got a 77. Wait, right? We're rolling D100.
Yep.
Yep, plus
So-
strength.
And Morbius got a 72.
All right. So the combined strength of the party, you are able to all lift an incredibly heavy stone slab back into place. As soon as you get it up above the rim, you can hear kind of a hiss and something slide into position beneath it. It settles down and locks, creating almost an airtight seal beneath it. You can still hear
Excellent.
the muffled sounds of the dimension beneath it, but
Tell Wildbot to calm down.
I like Wildbot.
Needs to calm down.
well, that's what you guys were hearing.
The coughing man?
You were hearing groaning and people dying
Yeah,
in
that's
beds
awesome.
in the demonic dimension.
Badass.
Okay.
Pretty awesome.
Well, now it's no longer.
So you've managed to stop and seal the demonic portal before the necromancer was able to complete whatever he was up to.
And now he's killed himself.
No.
Well, can I know what was in all this stuff I was searching through over here?
The boxes and stuff?
Yeah.
You're not going to find much in the boxes. Most of it is random bits of equipment for mining and a few broken glasses of ale that have long since dried up.
Henry will be so disappointed.
Alright, let's get out of here.
We should probably make a sign that says, do not open until Christmas.
Until Christmas.
Alright. Get me out of there. Get me out of there.
We just leave.
I guess there's nothing else to do in here. Unless we searched the whole dungeon, we killed all the things, we killed all the skeletons, that other guy's dead now.
Woo!
We did it! It only took us several weeks, but we did it.
Yay!
Did what?
You cleared Glitterdoom.
What did
I'm literally dying.
do anything?
Yeah, where are we going after this?
Yeah, what are we doing now?
Well, what do you
I
guys
guess we
want to
should go
do?
back. I guess we should go back to the town. What was it we came here to do in the first place? Something a priest told us to do? Clear out some guys in a cave? Was there anything else?
You were asked by the priest, um, the head of the temple, to go and figure out why the bandits, one, why the bandits had taken over the temple, and two, drive them out.
Oh, oh, well,
To find
we
out
did the
why,
fuck
you
out of
just
that.
drove them out. Or you killed them all, rather.
All right, well, I guess we should head back with our one prisoner and my new pack mule full of books, or my horse full of books.
Who's your one prisoner?
They took a
We
prisoner
took a prisoner.
outside of Glitterdoom before they came in here.
Oh.
I beat the crap out of him, and he gave up. And I was like, "All right."
I was not privy to any of that.
Yeah.
No, you weren't here.
No, I was not.
You went
I
in.
guess we should go outside and collect the other two players that did not join us today.
Hmm?
And we'll
Well,
see them next week.
head
So,
back to the town.
did we level up and stuff again?
No, you're not gonna level up again.
Okay.
So,
So many skeletons.
by the time you get back to Glimmering, it's gotten dark again, and you can see that most of the town is asleep, except for the tavern and the temple. The temple has a single light on, and it's very faintly glowing from a back room.
Well, I guess we should head in there. And with our prisoner, I'm gonna see if I can get one of my students, probably Henry or somebody, to take the horse with the books and stuff and lead it back to the dojo. And then I'm gonna go to the thing. Oh no, it's in the middle of the night. There's. So, no, he's probably awake. She's probably in the tavern drinking. So I'll go to the tavern first, get Henry, because he's definitely there, and then have him take the horse back to the farm thingy, my little dojo.
Okay, so you're going to the tavern.
Yes.
Is everybody
Henry.
going to the tavern?
Yeah, I need a drink.
Well, I'm just going in there to get. Okay, so I presume Henry is here, because he's always here. And I'm gonna get him to take the horse back to the dojo. And then I'm gonna take the prisoner guy to the what's the other place? The temple.
Okay. So
You guys can chill out in the tavern if you want.
the front doors to the temple are locked.
I knock on them.
After a moment, a window in the door would open up, and you would see the face of an acolyte you don't recognize. He'd peek through
What
the
was
door.
the name of the priest? I guess I'd tell him I've returned on a quest from one of your priests.
Oh,
Or,
yes. Would you be able to come back in the morning? Our head priest is asleep at the moment.
I mean,
Is it
I
urgent?
guess. Well, I mean, it's pretty urgent, unless you think necromancers and demon portals aren't urgent, but
Yeah.
One of his eyebrows would cock up at this. Are you drunk? What
Nope.
is this?
Henry's drunk, but I'm
necromancy
sober.
and demonic portals. What?
I show him my blood and
one in
like sliced open arm, and I say, "Look, man, we seriously just fucked up a bunch of guys. We need to talk seriously. Let us in now."
seriously. Super serious.
And he's gonna go ahead and open the door for you, and he say, "Okay, I'll go get the head priest, but he may not be happy with you. I'll go anyway. Please, please stop bleeding on the floor. It's
Please
very
stop
hard
bleeding
to
on
clean."
the floor. I would bandage his arm so that it stops bleeding on the floor.
Thank you, kind sir.
You are
He would,
welcome.
he would disappear into the back room, and a little while later, a very tired-looking priest who gave you the original mission would walk out into the temple area, and he would see you, and his eyes would brighten. Ah, excellent! You've returned. Were you successful?
Well, in a sense, yes. We did manage to fight the bandits, and kind of figured out what they were doing. We have a prisoner. He can explain the details.
Ah, you should take him to the guardhouse. He will be under much better watch than in the temple. Unfortunately, the brethren here are not known for their fighting.
No. He's just here for information. You can take him to the guardhouse later.
Did you intend to interrogate him in the temple?
I mean, you don't have to interrogate him. You can ask him questions. We don't have to torture him.
Since when does interrogation mean to torture?
Yeah, you kind of went like straight to the. You just kind of assumed because I, fight people for a living that my first instinct is to punch a guy until he gives me what I want.
I know.
Did you just assume my gender?
This is the Temple of the Dragons, sir. Of course we use fire to get the truth.
Oh, in that case, yes. Let's totally do that.
Take him to the guardhouse. We will tail with him in the public square in the morning. He will tell us everything he knows.
Oh, okay. So but yeah, you should know there's a demon portal and a necromancer.
A demonic portal?
Yep.
Did you see
Yes.
it?
Yep. Put a big lid on it.
Was it open?
Yes, we put a big lid on it.
He'd put his hand over his chest, and he'd kind of lean over and grab a chair. This is no good. This is no good at all. How did you seal it with magic?
No, we just kind of lifted a big heavy thing on it.
That will only be temporary. That won't keep it shut forever.
Well, how do we keep it shut forever?
How open was it? What color was it?
You have to ask one of the magic people. It's not really my thing.
He would ask you, the elf. What color was it? Could you tell how far open it was? It was black. Then we may have some time. But we will need some powerful magic to seal this portal up.
Magic
Yeah.
we don't
Okay.
possess currently.
He thinks, come back to me in the morning. I must do some research. I must find out what we need to close this.
Where,
Sounds good to me. You rest well, sir.
Yep. I guess I'll go back to my dojo, and we'll take this guy to the guardhouse.
I go back to the tavern.
I'm gonna go sleep somewhere.
And there's probably an inn. You could probably sleep in the tavern.
Yeah, I got some silver, right?
Yeah, you got some money.
So the tavern, it's late at night, but there's still plenty of people in the tavern. It's a nice, quiet place. The tavern owner is very happy to see you. As soon as he sees the elf, do you go to the tavern too? As soon as he sees the elf accompanying you, his eyes light up and his wife comes running over, and they both start just fawning over the elf, thanking her and offering her all sorts of high praises.
And I act like there's a bunch of lepers, but I'm being polite.
Oh, thank you so much. You rescued our daughter. You brought her back from the cave. Please, you and your friends, food, drink, and a place to stay, all on us as long as you need it. We can never repay you for what you did for us.
Oh, well, thank you, kind friends.
He would
I don't think
nod
you
in
were
your
there.
direction, and then go back to just fawning over the elf.
Respectfully nod and
Of course, you must be tired. We shall leave you to yourselves. Thank you again.
Nope.
Alright, so you guys have conquered Glitterdoom and
Yeah?
discovered the dark secret within.
Aw, shit.
It's some kind of demon portal.
However, the danger is not done yet.
Oh, of
How will
course
you
not.
close the portal? What will you do next time
Dynamite.
on the
I was thinking
Glimmering
dynamite.
Tale?
necromancer go.
Bum, bum, bum.
I was just gonna drop dynamite in the whole place and call it a day.
Yes. Explode Glitterdoom, collapse the entire temple
Well, our
onto it.
heroes wake up with hangovers in the morning.
They most certainly will.
Everybody else.
Yeah? So you didn't plan anything past this? So is that?
Nope, that was it. I mean, it is midnight, so.
Yeah, we got stuff to do.
You don't have any.
You're right. It's